we're gonna provide you with solutions for our everyday challenges. And you know what? During super duper lockdown times, one of the things I really struggled with was doing my nails and my toenails. That was it. I had to give myself manicures and pedicures. You know, you're a contortionist, you're in all sorts of different positions, and you're using that old school, cheap, flimsy little nail clipper that you could buy when you're checking out at the drugstore, right? Maybe it's hanging on your keychain. Well, it's time to modernize that. It's time to revolutionize that. And this is where Clipper Pro comes in. Now, this is the 2.0. You have your choice of either the fingernail clipper or the nail clipper, but here's what's cool. Totally revolutionized. It has a swivel head, so an articulating head that goes 180 degrees and it locks in place. Now, we sold out of this the last day it was presented, and more of them just arrive. So you choose if you want the toenail clipper or the nail clipper. It comes home for $28.32, 4 easy payments of $7.08. So to talk us through this a little bit more, I mean, it already just feels so good in your hand. And then we're going to talk about why it makes such a difference. Let me go ahead and invite in Brooke Mills. Brooke, are you with me, my dear? Hi.
I am. Hi. Great
so
to see you.
nice to see you. I mean, this makes a world of difference for something that we all deal with every single day. It doesn't matter if you're a man, woman, child, everything in between. We got to clip our talons.
It's so true. And this is such a better mousetrap. This was actually created by 3 orthopedic surgeons because they couldn't find a nail clipper on the market that was very effective, yet easy for their patients to use, most importantly. So that was their goal. They wanted to find something that was very precise with cutting, but yet specifically designed for someone with reduced hand strength. And that's what this does. So you're using your entire palm, your entire hand, versus 2 fingers like you do with something like this that we've all had, right? And you have to be a contortionist. You can't really get to the right angle. But with this, it has that swivel head you were talking about that has a great tension to it, so you can just swivel it to exactly where you need it to be. It makes it so simple. Really a better mousetrap all the way around.
Now, I forgot to mention, you do have your choice of colors. This, I'm playing with the, this is the toenail clipper, and you can tell because it is a little bit of a bigger blade here and has that wider mouth, and it's nice and straight. But look how it so smoothly articulates to one side or the other, and really any position. And I know it can be difficult to get down there, to get to those toenails, but also, when you're using those little flimsy ones that you're just using your forefinger and your thumb, A, it slips, B, it's not strong enough to cut through those thick toenails that you might have. This makes it so much easier. And while we're on this shot, hold on, let me just grab the fingernail clipper as well so you can see the difference in the blades.
That's perfect. And those are stainless steel blades, by the way. This is the Clipper Pro 2, so this is the upgraded version. So you have that wonderful stainless steel blades that give you that precise cut every single time. And what also is specifically just for QVC, by the way, you're getting a swivel lock. So the tension on that swivel head is very secure, but if you want extra security, you can certainly place that lock on there. You just kind of put it on like a helmet and it clicks in. And then if you want to take it off, you just kind of push it through with your thumb. But really simple. And this is for absolutely anyone. So even if you're someone who just wants a good nail clipper, get this. It's really time to upgrade, but specifically for people with reduced hand strength, because a lot of people can't, do it themselves because they don't have the strength or they can't get to the right angle. And this makes it so easy for them.
You know, Brooke, this is actually quite fortuitous because if you look at my hands right now, and we'll come back to it in a moment, my nail broke just this morning. They're just this evening. Sorry, guy. Sorry, buddy. It's gone. Nothing I could do. It's too late for me to go to the manicurist. But I do have a little residual right there, so I'm just going to clip that right off.
There you
and
go.
just get to that, like sort of reshape it. But it's so easy using your whole hand and all the strength that you have in your entire palm versus just those little things that you're just using your thumb and your forefinger. It really makes a huge difference. It's ergonomical, it has all this articulation in the head, and it's nice and smooth, and you can lock it in place. So if you are craning to get that spot on your toenail, you don't have to worry about, putting your foot over your head to get to the right position.
Exactly. And with the stainless steel blades, again, it's going to be very, very precise. And I think you can see it. So the toenail clipper is really designed for wider, much thicker toenails. And then obviously the nail clipper is more curved. So it's really designed specifically for that in mind. And again, it's not heavy, but it does feel weighted. It really feels good in your hand. You have that swivel 180 degrees. I mean, come on, that is such a better mousetrap. Makes so much sense. Whether you're a righty or a lefty, or if you're trying to get to the right angle and you can't, this puts it in the right angle for you and makes it simple, right? That's what it's all about.
It also,
and it gives independence. That's the most important thing.
It gives you independence. You're so right. And I have to say, it also feels safer. Whether you're clipping someone else's nails, which I know a lot of us have to do if we're caretakers or if we have children at home, we are clipping other people's nails, which can feel a little shaky. This feels nice and safe. Or if you're doing your own.
That's right. And you know what, again, it was created by 3 orthopedic surgeons because they really wanted a nail clipper, because a lot of their patients would say, we can't find one that we can use. They wanted something that is similar to the instruments that they used in surgery, something that's very precise and gets the job done. But obviously you need it to be easy to use, especially with people with reduced hand strength, who are many of their patients. So it just makes so much sense all the way around. Again, giving that independence, giving that precise cut because of that stainless steel blade.
Let me just remind people what we're looking at here. So this is the Clipper 2.0. It sold out the last day it was presented, and more of them just arrived. So this is what you have to do. You have 2 choices to make. Do you want the, hold on, let me grab it, the toenail clipper that you see here, or do you want the nail clipper? And you can see a slight difference there between the stainless steel blades. And then you choose your color. Do you want the blue or do you want the red? Each one comes home for $28.32. Each one comes home on an easy pay of $7.08. Maybe you pick up both. Maybe you have that perfect tool for your fingernails. My poor little fingernail right there. I'm so sad about it. And your toenails. Maybe you're not getting back out there yet, or you've grown accustomed to doing your own manicures and doing your own pedicures. Or like I said earlier, maybe you are a caretaker and you're cutting other people's toenails and other people's fingernails. This is a great tool to keep you safe, to keep you comfortable. It's ergonomical. It has that fabulous 180-degree articulating swivel head that also locks into place, just to really drive home that level of comfort and that level of safety.
Yeah, and come on, we've all had these nail clippers. It's really time to upgrade. They're really hard to hold. You have to use the 2 fingers. It's really hard to get the exact angle. This, again, makes it so much easier because you're using your entire hand. You're using it in the palm of your hand versus those two fingers. Again, with that swivel head, that really is a game changer if you think about it, because any angle, whether you're righty or lefty, really giving the independence that is so important.
And then you get into those really good corners in your toes, so you can maybe help prevent those like ingrown toenails, which are awful and painful and excruciating. And having that articulation of the head, having that swivel makes all the difference. And you don't have to worry about, I always get scared when I try to like get in underneath that big toenail because I want to prevent that ingrown. I was like, am I going to cut off a piece of my toe? Because there's like,
and it's so hard to do, right?
Yes.
It's hard to do. You're using so much strength, especially with the toenail, and you're just trying to cut it because our toenails are thicker. But this accommodates for it because, you know, the traditional, you're supposed to use this on toenails and fingernails, right?
Yeah.
This, it makes so much sense because you just use your entire palm of your hand to cut those toenails wherever you see fit. And with the wider stainless steel blade, again, it makes it simple and it makes it easy and gives you that precise cut.
And it's sandal season. We are kicking off the boots. We're kicking off the socks. Let's show our little piggies. Let's show our tootsies. But that means sometimes you have to beat them back a little bit. Got to clip those talons, as I say. This is that perfect tool, finally modernizing and revolutionizing something that we all have to do. We all have to do it. It is a necessity of being a human. It's A37978. Over 600 have been ordered. It comes home on an easy pay of $7.08. Brooke, thank you so much for joining me. It was so nice to see you.
Oh, great to see you. Take care.
Good night, or good morning. I don't know. All right, so still to come.